Hello and welcome back to Kids Invent Stuff, where today we are going to be building our first invention in our lovely shiny new upgraded workshop. Now if you haven't seen the video where we upgraded this space, then we will link it in the description to this video.
Now we're super excited because we've teamed up again with Wallace and Gromit and the Intellectual Property Office for their Cracking Ideas Challenge. Last time we did this, we built a walk-through shower and a robot hairstyler. And this time we're going to be building, drum roll,
7-year-old Zaynab's idea for a karaoke mop and bucket.
Let's build this.
Go!
Kids invent stuff.
So we've got our mop and bucket, and our first job is to make our karaoke mop. So we've got a microphone, we've got our mop, we've just got to find a way to attach the two together. I think it might be time for some 3D printing.
So this morning we have arrived to this. Shawn, it seems that we've printed a lovely purple wig.
Look at that! It was meant to be a very tall microphone holder. Do you like my beautiful purple beard?
So this is our 3D printed microphone holder, and the microphone slots into the top like that. And this is connected to the very top section of our mop, so we can put it all together and have a karaoke mop.
Luna, what is it? Get it, get it, get it, it's after you. Hello, come say, like and subscribe.
So we've got our microphone mop, and now we need to make our bucket, and we're going to connect it to our microphone with this little wireless transmitter thing. And then we've got some car speakers that we're going to mount on our bucket somewhere, and an amplifier that we can connect to via Bluetooth to send sound through these speakers for our music, but also to connect to our microphone receiver so we can sing out of our musical karaoke mop bucket.
We ruined a perfectly good bucket. Think we can send it back?
That's the second bucket we've ruined.
So on Zaynab's drawing, the bucket is foot powered. She's drawn a pedal that you push up and down to activate the speakers. So we've been thinking about how we might do that, and we've got these powerful actuators that have come from motorhomes, and inside they look a little bit like this. How cool is that? So what usually happens is you turn the motor and that pushes up and down this little arm. But we're going to use it in reverse. We're going to put a pedal on the top of this so we can push up and down, turning our motor and generating some electricity.
So we're building Zaynab's invention as part of the Cracking Ideas competition with Wallace and Gromit and the Intellectual Property Office.
Now the Intellectual Property Office allow inventors to protect and make money from their inventions.
And we're going to speak to Dr. Mark Looney, who's a patent examiner, all about Zaynab's invention.
Hello, Dr. Looney! We've sent you an email with a kid's drawing in it.
Absolutely. I had a quick search for a karaoke mop in the patent database. So there we are. Big difference between this one and Zaynab's idea is that the speaker is fully embodied in the mop. Zaynab, it's all going on in the bucket. This is quite a big thing in terms of patents. What's called novelty, we've cleared that head. There is then another head. Okay, this is called inventive step. And I'm asking, not only has it actually not been done before, but would it be an obvious thing to do? Water and electronics don't go together very, very well. I don't think it's at all obvious to combine those two things just in a kind of mindless, obvious manner. So it then becomes a business decision rather than an actual legal decision. If you've got the only way of doing it, now that's a really valuable patent, because if anyone wants to do it, They've got to do it your way.
I think that's where it would not be patentable, because already we're having conversations about 3 or 4 different ways you could make that. If a patent might not be a good option for the karaoke mop, is there any other intellectual property that there is already created around that?
The drawings, yes. So their drawing that they've drawn, that drawing is owned by their copyright.
For Zaynab's invention, could she have put the little C in the circle in the corner of her drawing?
She could, but she doesn't need to. As soon as she drew it, it's hers. It's automatically her intellectual property, her copyright.
Oh, thank you so much for your advice.
So Zaynab wanted her karaoke mop bucket to have some LED lights, so we've got some LED lights, but we've gone one step further and we've got some LED lights that respond to sound. So this little module here has a built-in microphone, so when you play music or you speak near it, the lights move and change colour with the music. Our hills are alive with the sound of karaoke mop buckets.
Now we've just begun. I'm ready, 'cause these are the best days.
So we've got our first bucket, which we cut a hole in the bottom, which is going to hold all of our electronics. And then we've got a second bucket, which doesn't have a hole in the bottom, which is going to hold our water. Now both buckets currently have rather big holes on the side, but that's where we're going to mount our speakers. And the whole thing is going to go together, and the electronics aren't going to go wet, but we can still use it as a mop. Fingers crossed.
What could possibly go wrong?
If you're dead, and you'll see the light shine so bright, 'cause these are the best days. These are the best days. These are the best days.
It's a speaker cover and a hat and a bowl. Look, it's a bowl.
It's not a dog bowl.
It's empty. Why would I want that?
That's amazing. Look, it printed with no support.
That is insane.
Look at that. That's mental. That's like completely flat on the top, and yet it printed. It's just like printed in midair. Oh, that's cool. Technology. Technology.
Right, we're off.
Let them lead, let them guide all you do, let them see you through, and they'll see you through. 'Cause these are the best days. These are the best days.
So that's our electric generating pedal, and now it's time to wire it all up.
Hello and welcome to Too Many Wires, where we are going to attempt to squeeze all of these things into a bottom of a bucket, and hopefully it won't get wet. So what we've got is our pedal. Our pedal is connected to this little circuit that scavenges the electricity we make when our pedal goes up and down. That connects to our battery charger. The battery charger connects to our lithium battery. The lithium battery powers our color changing LED lights up here that change in time to the sound. And then it also powers these two amplifiers. So these are connected to our speakers. And one of the amplifiers is connected to Bluetooth, so we can play music. The other is connected to the microphone I am holding via this wireless receiver. And all of that has to squeeze in the bottom of the bucket and stay dry. We've finished building Zaynab's karaoke mop and bucket invention.
And now it's time for someone to do some karaoke.
Schools are a place of learning, and the School Talent Show is an opportunity for students and teachers to show off the incredible talents they've learned.
And summer's lease have all too short a date.
But not everyone in school gets invited to take part. sometimes people get forgotten completely. Like Jeff, the caretaker. But with the discovery of 7-year-old Zaynab's invention, Jeff's life is about to change forever.
And that's our last act for this year's talent show. But no, wait, we've got one last late entry. I never thought I'd be saying this, but here today for his debut talent show performance, it's our very own school caretaker. It's Jeff.
Oh baby, baby. Oh baby, baby. How was I supposed to know that something wasn't right here? Oh baby, baby, I shouldn't have let you go. Now you're out of sight, yeah. Show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now. Oh, because my loneliness is killing me. I must confess, I still believe when I'm not with you, I lose my mind.
Battery low. Power on.
Oh baby, baby, how was I supposed to know? I must confess that my loneliness is killing me now. Don't you know I still believe that you will be here and give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. My loneliness is killing me. I must confess, I still believe when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time.
And the winner of this year's talent show is Jeff the Caretaker.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.